Today, let's talk about patience, trust, and flying from New York to London. And this is about living your purpose, walking your road to Rome, which is a metaphor I use for following your dreams and living your purpose. And if you're anything like me, I have a history of childhood sexual, physical, and emotional abuse. I've been diagnosed with war-related PTSD. And if you're not like me, either way, for various reasons, you may have trust issues. And that's been a big deal in my life, and it continues to be so to this day. And certainly, walking your road to Rome, living your bliss, takes patience, it takes trust in the form of faith. And I'll put all this together in an analogy, flying from New York City to London. And, in the Bible it says all you need is the tiniest amount of faith, the same size as a mustard seed, which isn't very much. And but once you begin taking those baby steps, doing what you can from where you are with what you have, following your dreams, it can it can weigh on your patience, and it can weigh on your faith. As obstacles, quote unquote obstacles, appear on your journey. And I like to think of it, you can follow your dreams one or two ways or both ways during the course of your journey. But one analogy, you roll up your sleeves and you go out there and you make things happen. You set these goals with a time frame and a date. And, by golly, you're going to go out there and make this happen by that date. And the other, which I prefer, is it's as if you have your, now the first one is, it's like putting your canoe in the river, in the rapids, and, paddling upstream against the rapids, making everything happen. What I prefer is putting my raft, my canoe in the river, and allowing the current to take me downstream. And that's life's current. And you simply use your oars to get you off the rocks. So these obstacles that appear are like when you get caught up into the rocks. And you just use your oars to get you off the rocks and back into the stream. And you just allow source to flow through you and take you downstream to your destination. You can do it either way. I'm not saying one way is better than the other. The second way is the way I prefer, because I did the first way for a long time. But again, this is your journey is going to be on Source's time frame, not on yours. And so, your ego is going to kick in. Ego is an acronym for edging God out, EGO. Your ego is going to kick in and start making you wonder, if you're on the right path, if you really should be doing this, is it worth it, and so on. And that's where patience comes in, and that's where your faith either builds as you walk your road to Rome, or you give up and you don't build your faith. So it's really the choices that you make. You can choose to give in to the fear, FEAR, an acronym for false evidence appearing real, or you can give in to your faith and allow faith to carry you forward. Now, this is where the analogy of flying from New York City to London, when a jetliner takes off, for the computer to get the plane to London, it's going to have to make hundreds of minute course corrections along the way. If it doesn't, because of wind factors or whatever. If it doesn't, the airplane's not going to arrive in London. It's going to end up someplace else. And that's basically what you have to do when you begin walking your road to Rome. You're going to have to make course corrections. And you do that by staying in your heart, listening to your angels. Now, I call it listening to your angels. You can call it intuition. You can call it listening to your gut, whatever works for you. But I use the analogy, listen to your angels, stay connected to Source, to God, and keep taking baby steps in the direction of your dreams, doing what you can from where you are with what you have. Remember, the purpose of your journey is not really to reach a destination, because once you reach one destination, one goal, you're going to have another goal, another destination to fulfill. So it's really about who you become along the way. And who you become along the way is a person of greater faith, right? A person of greater patience, a person of greater understanding, and a person who is more fulfilled. You have more significance in your life. You have more meaning in your life, more love in your life. And that's really the real purpose of walking your road to Rome. Now, there's going to be people who are going to, the naysayers, the haters, and so on, and your own ego, your own fears, false evidence appearing real, trying to, bump you off your road, But that's okay. That happens to everyone. It's part of the process. You may have days where you want to give up, but don't give up. Just take a break. Take a break from social media. Take a break from, the work that you're doing. And then come back and continue. Just taking baby steps in the direction of your dreams, doing what you can from where you are with what you have. And, as you walk your road to Rome, develop friendships, particularly with your ego and with your monkey mind, and the people who are criticizing you. How do you do that? How do you befriend them? Well, you just thank them. Instead of resisting them, just thank them whenever somebody says something or whatever. Thank them for reminding you to stay in your heart, listening to your angels, staying connected to Source, and keep on keeping on. That's all you can do, and all you can do is enough. And if you do this, if you make this commitment, be prepared to see miracles appearing in your life, because they will appear as your angels hover around you, as your angels walk with you, as you walk your road to Rome. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video.